NATO much prefers to fight Libya. Yeah. Because you can fight Libya and you can go home and have dinner. But you can't do that with Russia. The nice thing about the Muslim-Christian alliance, which supports Russia, which I'm working for, is that Muslims and Christians are not afraid to die because of our faith. If millions have to die, Daniel, in order for the oppressor to bite the dust, we don't mind dying. But those who are in the American Armed Forces because of a green card, they don't want to die. No. So they're scared of nuclear war. So I don't think Russia wants nuclear war. But Russia is saying, we are not afraid of you. I don't think the US Armed Forces want nuclear war because they're scared of death. But there are those who do want nuclear war. And it's time for Bosnia to understand that. There are those who do want nuclear war, and Bosnia knows who they are. I don't have to tell Bosnia that. They want nuclear war because they want to rule the world. They want to succeed the United States as the next ruling state. But Israel is too small. It is either that Israel must expand to become a much bigger state, to become a successor to the United States, or the world has to become smaller. Which one will it be? You know the answer, Daniel. That's why they want nuclear war. So that what is left of the world after nuclear war, Israel can easily manage to rule. And when Israel becomes the ruling state in the world, then at that time, our prophet has said, at that time, a day like a week for Dajjal, the Antichrist, would have come. And then after that, the Antichrist or Dajjal will emerge as a human being in Jerusalem and declare he's the Messiah. This is eschatology. So yes, my answer is, we are now steering nuclear war in the fish. How do we respond? Number one, do not be afraid of death. I know the Christians are not afraid of death. And I want to say to my Muslim brothers also, you must not be afraid of death. No. If death has to come, let it come. Don't run from the battlefield because you're afraid of death. If nuclear war is to come, whose side are you on? Are you on the side of the godless oppressor, who now a man can marry another man and get a marriage certificate? Is that where your heart is? Don't you have any sense in your head? Or is your loyalty to the one who is standing up to the oppressor? In the Quran there is Zulqarnain. Qarnain means 2 ages. A first age before Gog and Magog was released, and a second age afterwards. And in Surah Al-Kahf of the Quran, power in that region of the world in which the Black Sea is located, power rested on the foundations of faith, and power was used to punish the oppressor. The Quran is telling us that in time to come, in that same region of the Black Sea, and Daniel, you know that Crimea is in the Black Sea, don't forget that. Crimea is in the Black Sea. In that region of the world, destiny is that power will once more rest on the foundations of faith. Even after the Bolshevik Revolution, the Jewish Bolshevik Revolution, even after communism, even after the Soviet Union, Russia is returning to her spiritual heart. Their heart is barbarian. That's why a man can marry another man and get a marriage certificate. But Russia's heart is spiritual. Can't you see that? Power is there in Russia, and they have to respect it. That power is now resting on the foundations of faith. If you don't know it, I'm telling you that. And now the world will see what is there in the Quran. That power is going to be used to punish the oppressor. So where should you be in this coming confrontation? You should be on the side of Russia. So I am sending a message to the Muslim world Don't expect the American Republic of Pakistan to join with Russia, or the American Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to join with Russia. No. It is you, the people. You have to join, particularly if you are in the Russian Federation, join the Russian armed forces. They are buying people for ISIS with $1,000 a day. You're not people to be bought and sold. Join the Russian armed forces and be on this side in that coming war. And if you are a young man in Saudi Arabia, come and join the armed forces of Russia. So that what the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ prophesied, he said that there will be an alliance between Muslims and Rome, or Orthodox Christianity, in the end time. That alliance will come if you join the Russian armed forces to stand up against NATO in the coming nuclear war.